My grandmother wrote this love letter 80 years ago today. It is the 80th anniversary of this letter, and I want to read it to you right now. This is a love letter between a Red Cross factory donut girl, my grandmother, to her lonely lieutenant, my grandfather, as she was falling in love for the very first time in her life. I'm going to take you back 80 years. Bill, darling, 3 more letters from you today. I wish I could somehow make you know just how much each of them means to me, but I can't. I'm too incoherent. Suffice it to say that their coming is the highlight of my day. And today they came just as I had answered the last of the other 3 and was feeling a little lonesome for want of an excuse to write again. You see, my dearest, I depend on writing to you as an outlet for all my moods. Whether happy or sad, it's you I want to talk to. Your last letters were forwarded from Guadalcanal. They're older than the others, but I think they're quite wonderful. Probably that's because you talk about us and say so many things that I too feel. I never get over the thrill of finding something new that we have in common. And now, even the way we feel about one another seems to move in the same channel at the same pace. It's amazing. It doesn't seem real, but I find my own moods reflected almost exactly in the phrases you write. Bill, darling, when you say you feel close to me, you give me a grip on life such as I have never had before. That's because I'm lonely and I want someone close. Everyone does, I guess. It just doesn't seem right to accept all the wonderful and beautiful things in the world without sharing them. I don't want to, but my slant on the universe seems to have a peculiar angle. It doesn't synchronize with what others think and feel, and I have felt hopelessly alone, even when there were masses of people about me. Somehow, I've always felt as if I were on the outside, looking in at life, and no one will ever know how lonely that has made me. I don't like to stand apart, but I know it'll be my lot as long as I am me, because there is something in my makeup which makes it like that. Now do you see why it's so good to hear you say you feel close? It makes me feel for a moment as if I too belong to the world of people and not just to the wind and to the land and the sun. It makes me less alone. And it makes me want so much to be with you. I ask the same question over and over again, why? But there is no answer. There is just the unexplainable fact. If anyone had told me last December 7th that 8 months later I'd be writing my blind date in the vein I'm writing today, I'd have thought that person crazy.